Hello everyone, welcome to part 8 of River City Girls 2. We're at the beach, but we're still in River City. Things are gonna get crazy, I can tell you that much. Now if we go over to the left here, there's going to be a side quest. And side quest in quotes is more like, what the hell just happened and what are we doing? There's a volleyball net and a whole bunch of people trying to kill me. Well, let's ignore them. Hey, it's Kaori again.
Oh, hey! Can you two help me?
It's Kaori. Nice swimsuit.
Thanks. I wish I could use it, but that Yamada jerk keeps using his magic powers to send volleyballs my way and kick up sand at me.
What a jerk. Why?
I think this is his way of flirting?
Yeah, he's pretty socially inept.
Maybe if you two show me your skills with a volleyball, he'll leave me alone?
You've got it, Kaori.
Thanks so much. And maybe later we can finally hang.
No.
Well, we're kind of busy right now.
Oh.
That punk Yamada's been creeping all over the beach. I don't mind if I do, let's kick his ass. Yamada makes a not so grand return. He's the second boss of the first game. And now he's side content. Probably the most pitiful demotion in my opinion. Anyway, he's using his dark demon powers to throw psychic death balls at us. That's one way to handle the situation. All you have to do is outlast everybody else. You don't even have to fight Yamada, you just have to fight the goons. Yamada is highly inaccurate with his glowing death balls. It seems like he targets random locations on the map. Like right there, who's that death ball meant for? Was it for the pink-haired girl? Kaori maybe, but she's like a good 3 miles away from the action. Like, come on, just talk to her. Don't be like that. Don't be a freak, Yamada. Don't be like Godai, man. You do not want to be Godai in this situation. Speaking of Godai, he hasn't popped back up in a while. And I'd like to keep it that way. Yamada, you had a perfect shot and you still missed. How do you even miss that? What is wrong with you, man? You're just throwing purple balls at women? I don't even think you could go lower than that. You need help, Yamada. You need some actual help. Please get the purple balls thing looked at. That's not normal at all. You cannot convince me that purple balls are normal. I'm sparing you for now, cheerleader. You know, I really am kind of disappointed that this isn't some sort of boss fight or anything. Yamada is just sitting there, or standing there rather. And he's also got hideous suntan lines, which you can't tell from the sprite work, but you'll see in the portrait. It's really bizarre looking. Tan lines do not make you look better, they just make you look sunburnt and miscolored.
Hey,
ah, my
there!
eyes!
This fight didn't involve you.
You were magicking volleyballs at our friend.
Yeah, so?
So knock it off.
Fine. Not sure how I'm supposed to meet any girls on this beach, though.
Well, that's one way, I guess.
Okay, so Misuzu just drops out of thin air and falls on Yamada, and that's mission over. Help! This game makes no sense! And why is Misuzu dressed as a Foot Locker employee or a WWE referee? I don't even know what's happening. I think the crazy train ran off the track 3 episodes ago. There are no fucks given at all at this point.
We need to find someone really buff who can help us train.
Did someone say my name?
Nope. Who are you?
It's me, Shimizu.
Okay.
Don't you recognize me? I'm part of Ricky's gang.
You certainly dress like him.
Thanks. And I can help you two train up to get super buff yourselves.
Does he think he's buff?
I mean, he's pretty wide, I guess.
Let's see what you two can handle.
Buff Beach, gotta get buff like Arnold. Oh, they even reference Arnold in this game too, outside of the characters. Man, it's come full circle. I was referencing Arnold, now they're referencing Arnold. The goal for this minigame is to get to 10 reps before Shimizu does, and I suck at this minigame because I hate button tapping the square button. It's also very awkward to control because you have to button mash, but at the same time you have to keep the meter in the green too. So you have to taper the button mashes, which is very inconsistent how it works. Sometimes when you stop button mashing, then the meter will go down quickly. Other times it will go down slowly if you stop button mashing. It's a mess. Give me San Andreas style weightlifting, damn it. This ain't it.
Wow, you two are more ripped than I expected.
That's a good thing, right? It means really strong. Ah, yes. Then we are very ripped indeed.
I gotta sit down for a second, catch my breath. Thanks for the competition.
Hey, bet we can lift those crates now. Let's go back to Habari and find out.
And now we're buffed like Arnold, and we even talk like him. Or at least the characters do. I'm not obligated to talk like Arnold because the characters do. Here we got a long stretch of screen locks, but the characters are buffed. Literally. Fly me to the... Oh, they came back down. Well, shit, that was a short ride to the moon. After the weightlifting competition, you can launch characters even further than before. When I first played this, I had no clue what was going on and why the characters were getting thrown even further, until I saw the red plus signs coming from the character you're playing as and put two and two together. Kind of bizarre that the game does not bother to explain any of that, but it's still fun to throw people around super far. It's even funnier if you have Marianne, who's already a powerhouse of a character, throw people to Albuquerque. Like, she flings them super far. These screen locks span the next 2 or 3 areas. This part can be a bit drawn out because you're just going from screen to screen slowly. Very, very slowly. But at least we're kicking people into the air extra high this time. There we go. I honestly hate this screen because of all the parade floats moving around. It just makes for a really annoying task of beating everybody up. But for the next couple of screens, everything should everything should be simpler. This game is fucking hilarious. Kyoko is apparently powerful enough. She's powerful enough to lift freaking wrestlers and muscle-bound women into the air at light speed. If that's what happens after I lift weights, then hey, count me in. Oh no, not the mascots. Or furries, I don't even know what these enemies are supposed to be. They're in the first game too. And they were more annoying in the first game because they hit way harder. Oh, what the f... I'm definitely not taking this part seriously. But the early season trick-or-treaters, or whatever they're supposed to be, they could be a bit dangerous still. Even if they're not as hard-hitting as before. And Kyoko still got the dab. We're in 2024, Kyoko. Get with the times! This part, although it's hilarious, it does kind of overstay its welcome. I just wish it was maybe 1 or 2 screens less. Or maybe have the screen lock at the beginning of the parade float area and then at the end of the docks like we're supposed to get to. And here's a whole pack of robots. The robots are pretty easy to take on. Just gotta watch out for their electrical attacks, as well as their disassembling attacks. I'm not sure what you call it, but once you kill them, or seemingly kill them, they break apart and then they might self-destruct. But if you get lucky and hit their head as they're bouncing around in their disassembled state, then you kill them off for good. And then they did. Who's next? Okay, security guard and schoolgirl. Ow! A schoolgirl with purple hair. I'm gonna say this right now, purple hair was not allowed in school. But then again, I went to school before 2020. Hell, even before 2015, so things may have changed. Man, the whole world changed. It's time we go back, damn it. Let's go back to the 1950s. No, not the 1950s. 1980s, that seems like the best era. 1980s is definitely the best era for movies. And then you got the 1990s with the best TV shows. But then again, you get roll that into the 2000s too. Then in the 2000s, you got the best video games. And then here we come to the 2010s and 2020s where Breaking Bad was good. We need more TV shows like Breaking Bad, Castlevania on Netflix, and Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Because I swear, some of these other TV shows, they're just not good. Like Nickelodeon, whatever happened to Nickelodeon? Why is it just the SpongeBob television show, and then if it's not SpongeBob, then it's some other stupid show that nobody cares about? Like, I don't even own cable anymore, but I could bet you that the lineup for today is SpongeBob until 9 o'clock. Nickelodeon got way too reliant on SpongeBob, I will admit. Cartoon Network, it's a bit better than Nickelodeon, but it's still not much. At least they actually got checkered past on Adult Swim. And even the checkered past block feels like it's missing cartoons that obviously should be there. Like here are the shows that are currently airing. You got Dexter's Lab, cool show. Ed, Edd and Eddy, that's a good show. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, that's a classic. And Samurai Jack, though I'm not sure if they're going to show the most previous season. Maybe they will. And here's the former programming. Got Courage the Cowardly Dog, which Cartoon Network is advertising like it's still airing, but it's not. Cow and Chicken, same thing, they're still advertising the damn thing like it's airing, but it's not. I Am Weasel, and Evil Con Carne. Why do I feel like we're missing 3 or 4 other shows from the 2000s from that era? Like, obviously Powerpuff Girls. How are they not gonna have Powerpuff Girls? Unless they're just gonna add it in the future, but still, what? Why is it not there from the get-go? Foster's Home, maybe kind of pushing it because it's late 2000s, but you can still put that on there. Put it on Checkered Past. Put Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends on Checkered Past, damn it. Teen Titans, the original. Throw that in there too. It can't just be Samurai Jack as the only action show, even though they probably have to get around copyrights because WB.
Hey, wait, where are you going? I thought you needed our help loading the boat.
I do, but I got tired of waiting. Goodbye.
We'll never get into that restaurant if we don't convince her to make us some masks. Hurry, grab a crate. We can toss them on the boat before it's out of the docks.
Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason, Kyoko and Misako are talking bluff because they lifted weights? I don't know, this game makes no sense. Anyway, here's the deal with this mini game. You have to throw 15 crates onto the moving cargo ship.
Those crates won't know what hit them. No, we're supposed to lift them, not hit them. It's just an expression. We better hurry though. I can already feel our burn fading.
Or maybe it's Kyoko just talking buff and Misako's phoning it in. I don't know, Misako's having a bad day. But this part can be difficult because the perspective here is a bit off. You have to throw the crates onto the boat from this little plank, but you have to be careful not to fall off, because you will lose health. And you can only afford to get hit 3 times before the mission fails. Really? It's just gonna hang off the edge of the... Oh my god! That's not how physics works. And I just spawned back into the hole. Great, I'm dead. Let's try that again. Fuck this mission. Round 2, fight. Or lift stuff. Have to be careful. Only got a minute, and I have to make sure that the boxes fly onto the boat and not get caught on the ledge. I think this would help if I had a second or third or even fourth player. That's one thing that this game got right. You can actually have online multiplayer up to 4 people, I think. That was not a thing in the first River City Girls. Hell, that was actually one of my main complaints about that game when I was playing it for the channel many years ago. But now it's a non-issue. Or I should probably say the sequel actually adds online multiplayer. The first game still doesn't have online multiplayer, however. that one's still strictly couch co-op. And I'm kind of sad about that.
We did it! Ah! All crates loaded on the boat!
No thanks to Hibari. Was it really necessary to have the boat moving as we loaded it?
No, but I quite enjoyed it. Now, tell me what kind of fashion you require. I hate you, but I am a designer of my word.
Well, it's not exactly fashion. More like...
Halloween masks of our favorite Yakuza-adjacent business people.
And who might that be?
Blair the Witch and Suiko the, internet lady?
Oh, them.
You know them?
Not really. But here you go. Enjoy looking even more obnoxious than you do now.
Thanks. Hey!
Now you're just catching on to being called obnoxious. Damn it, Kyoko! Now that we got the Halloween costumes, we can get into the VIP lounge and beat some people up.
These masks feel super weird.
Think they'll fool that bouncer guy?
We're about to find out. Though I wish Hibari hadn't bedazzled them with so many jewels.
Well, it is Hibari.
Well, the bouncer... the bouncer. He's wearing a mask too. I don't see why he can't let us in. Anyway, let's take the shortcut through the Lucky Pen, or at least the same screen it's on, and go down from here. On the map, it looks like the pathway branches off to the right, but you're really going down. From there, you'll make it to the roller coaster section from the first game. Or at least there's roller coasters, I think. I don't know. I don't know why there are no safety railings on this thing. Even that guy got hit! Put some goddamn safety railings on this thing. This should have failed inspection.
Why, hello there, good sir. It is I, Blair the, witch, I guess.
And I am Suiko. Something to do with computers?
Uh-huh, whatever. Not like I remember what you two look like anyway. You got your emblems?
Of course we do! What kind of stupid question is that?
Here you go. Proof that we are who we say we are and not someone totally different impersonating them.
The emblems check out. Enjoy your meal.
I'll never get used to that.
Oh, he did the Double Dragon 2 thing.
OMG, this place smells so good.
I can't smell anything through this mask. In fact, I can barely breathe.
Come on, let's find that chef guy and get his emblem too. This door obviously leads somewhere important. Too bad it's locked.
Come on, let's beat up more Yakuza. One of them must have a key.
I got the key card.
Where? Nice job, that other villain.
And now that we're in the VIP area, with a vocal song that's actually not bad, I kind of like this. I think what we're supposed to do is be incognito and try to sneak around the place, but you know me, and beat them up, so I just beat everybody up anyway. What arcade style beat 'em up you know has a stealth system that's not garbage? Okay, that door is open, which means I grabbed the key already. But as it turns out, the key cards only activate on one door. There are multiple doors. So you have to repeat the process a couple of times. Beat the person up with a key, grab the key. There's the disguise right there. I just destroyed it.
Mind us.
And used the key on the door.
Crap. Another locked door.
Better beat up more Yakuza until we find another key card, I guess.
Kinda weird that the disguise respawns on the persons of Kyoko and Misako, or whoever you're playing as, only for it to be destroyed and then respawn on the next screen. But whatever, it's a video game. Video game? What's that? I just like simple madness.
Another key card.
Nice if these things worked on more than just one door.
That's kind of the point of different key cards, Misako. Anyway, here's a screen that's very reminiscent to one of Roxy Richter's levels from Scott Pilgrim, in that there are stovetops just on fire for some reason and will burn you alive. That is one hell of a hibachi. And nobody's even watching this shit. It's not a hibachi. Oh well, that revelation does not deter me from wanting to throw these guys into the flames. Come here, you. Let's add a little spice to this meal. You know what I'm gonna reference for the 100th time? Terminator 2. The scene where Arnold throws a guy onto a stovetop. Freaking hilarious.
Hey, you! Are you that famous evil chef dude?
What? No, I'm Minoki, the sous chef.
Yeah? Well, I hate soup, so prepare to fight.
He said sous chef, not soup chef.
What's a soup?
It means assistant, right?
More or less. I work with the great and talented Primo Fantasy.
That's not his real name.
I assure you it is. The Senor Primo is River City's greatest culinary talent.
And all he makes is soup?
Try to keep up. Why are you chained up like that?
Well, Senor Primo likes to make sure his kitchen staff, stays focused.
That's so mean. Want us to break you free?
Yes, but no. That is, if Senor Primo ever found out.
We're gonna go beat him up right now.
Then yes, please get me out of here. Here, take this keycard. It will get you into the studio next door where Senor Primo keeps his #1 cooking program.
We're gonna be on TV?
Where will you go, Inoki?
It has always been my dream to open up a food truck of my own. After slaving in this kitchen for Senor Primo for the past 7 years, it can now become a reality.
Good luck with that.
Save us a burger or whatever it is you make.
Now, let's go crash Senor Primo's party.
The last key card.
It better be.
Oh, hey! What you two doing here?
I am the witch Blair.
Ooh!
And I am Suiko, the hacker computer lady.
Yeah, I know who you are. What you want? I'm very busy. We go live in 5 minutes.
We want to, talk about, evil plans.
And how we all work for Sabu, right? Did you bring your emblem today?
Of course I did. Primo don't go nowhere without it. Why?
Good, because we needed to, why do we need his emblem again?
To combine with the others so you can get inside Sanwakai Tower, yes?
Yeah, exactly.
Because with all our powers combined with Sabu's Yakuza forces, River City will be ours!
Right, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Primo's not giving you my emblem, whoever you is.
I already said I am Blair, mystical witch of the...
I don't think these masks are fooling him.
No joke? They look like bad Halloween gifts. Give Primo a little credit, huh?
Well, at least we can take them off now. I could barely breathe under there.
I can still smell cheap rubber and unnecessary jewels.
Besides, you smell nothing like them. Suiko smells of lavender with subtle hints of blackcurrant. You payasos smell like street trash with notes of pathetic and stupidity. Come now, let's get things started. You want to battle Primo for his emblem? We do so on live TV! Tonight, on Primo Delights! Lights! Camera! Action!
Yep, that voice actor is indeed Alejandro Sab. That dude's in freaking everything too. I thought he was just a voice actor for Freedom Planet and Freedom Planet 2, but no, he's in freaking everything, including Final Fantasy VII Remake. But that's besides the point. We are fighting Primo, who is not that bad. He is actually one of the easier boss fights for this part of the game, which is honestly kind of jarring, but then again, I said that this game gets easier and easier as you play through it. That is, if you're collecting all the stuff, that is. Primo does have a couple of different attacks, mainly his whirlwind knife throwing thing. Oh, here's phase 2.
I gotta admit, that first course was tougher than I expected. Primo's got some spicy recipes. But we're not ready for the check just yet.
I do like how they denote the phases into different cutaways. It's like a reality show. That's what this is. And we're fighting on air. Nobody thinks nothing of it. You see, that's how you know reality shows are actually fake. Anyway, Primo's got the whirlwind knife attacks, which he'll bounce the knives across the screen. Well, he'll stay on one side of the screen, which is most likely the bottom or the top, and then he'll throw the knives either downwards or upwards, and sometimes they'll bounce. Primo's also got a major attack, which will start at phase 3, his final phase. He'll stand at the center of the screen and summon a whole bunch of flamenco dancers.
Ooh, that second course really did me in. Not sure how I can survive to dessert at this rate, but I'm not giving up yet. We're in it to win it.
I'm not sure if you want to stay for the dessert. Anyway, here's the flamenco attack. Oh, and I forgot there are shockwaves here too. This is gonna be interesting. No, come on, Primo. Hey, we can talk about this, okay? We can talk about this over some soup. Ah, Jesus Christ, the knife attack. I can kind of cheat this fight with Kyoko here because she can stay up in the air for longer with her stomp attack. In other words, she pauses for a second after you press the triangle button and then stomps down. Oh, I forgot about this attack. What is this? It's got spicy Carolina peppers and I can't even hit them. Get down here. Well, make sure I stay as far away from those peppers as humanly possible. I'm not sure how much damage they do, but something tells me not good. I'd be surprised if that actually does half my health bar. Which there are some attacks in the first game from bosses that can do that. And I believe the final boss of this game has an attack where he drains at least 3/4 of your health if you're not careful. So there are a couple of attacks that you have to watch out for. And some of them are dread invoking and will do a lot of damage. Just be sure to bring plenty of snacks with you. You're going to need it. Come on, Marixiao. Come on. He's even got the same color scheme as Xiao's. I just now noticed that. Oh, come on. You're delaying the inevitable by doing this, man. I don't even like flamenco dancing. It's too complicated. Too many steps. And spinning. Too much spinning. I'm not Anakin Skywalker. Seriously, he's on no health left. This should not be taking as long as it is. Take the hint, buddy. Nobody likes your show or your food. Just go away.
This is not gonna help my ratings. Well, you two are better in the kitchen than I expected.
You should see us in the streets.
Now give us your emblem.
Sure thing. You beat me fair and square. Here you go.
Now we can get into Sanwakai Tower.
Not without the fourth emblem, you isn't?
What? Oh, come on. Quit changing the rules.
Besides, you two got bigger problems right now. Primo just sent his latest culinary creation over to River City High School.
You cook school lunch now? Not exactly culinary art.
This is a special dish. And once all the kids eat it, they'll be mindless servants in Sabu's Yakuza army.
What? No way! How?
I put in Primo's special spice. You take one bite, turns your brain to mush, but in a very tasty way.
We've got to stop the other kids from eating it.
Tja! Good luck with that. And remember, watch Primo Delights every afternoon at 4 p.m. Primo's been a little, soft in the ratings lately.